Let's talk about the big news, first and foremost, which is this new aircraft order. 32 additional Airbus aircraft. Take me inside it.
So we're really happy to be here today announcing 32 wide bodies, right? It's big planes. This is part of our 2030 plan. We met them about 2 years ago when we explained it to you, the vision that we have for the airline, and the idea at that time was to take the airline from 10 million passengers to 30 million passengers by 2030. We've been revisiting that plan a lot based on the latest that we can see in the market. And we reached the conclusion, it was actually about last year, end of last year, early this year, that we could have more. So the plan now is to get to 200 aircraft by 2030 and 37 million passengers. So these 32 planes, together with the 28 planes that we ordered from Boeing about a couple of months ago, they actually represent the order book that we're going to have to deliver the plan that we have now to get to 200 planes by 2030.
200 planes by 2030. This is 60 new wide bodies this year alone. So what is the financial commitment? Can you put a number on it for me?
Yeah, we can talk not about the aircraft value itself. We never talk about that, but we can talk about the capital deployment that we're going to have in the next 5 years. So we're going to be investing $10 billion in the next 5 years in new aircraft. That's including narrow bodies as well, because we're getting narrow bodies, right? We have now 7 LRs, it's still 23 to come. So if you include all the investment that we're going to make in new aircraft in the next 5 years, is about $10 billion. So $2 billion per year, 37 billion dirhams in the next 5 years. And we're really excited that this is coming from our own cash flow generation. So it's for us to finance that.
In a way, you're also spreading the risk here, because one of the key themes that I've been picking up in the industry over the last couple of years is the challenges in the supply chain, something that you and I have also spoken quite a lot about. So what gives you confidence that both Boeing and Airbus are going to be able to deliver on these orders, given the current macro fundamentals and those persistent issues in the supply chain?
Look, the track record in the industry over the past 10 years is not good, right? We have to acknowledge that and recognize that. I think the OEMs, they recognize that. Things, they improve, then they worsen, then they improve. So it's not a straight line. That's very important to understand, right? So to give you an example, right, on the wide body space, it has just improved for us. So we had a couple of wide bodies that were supposed to arrive next year, Q1. Airbus is asking us to receive earlier this year. But we also have narrow bodies that were supposed to be delivered in 27, and they're postponed by 9 months, right? So it's not a straight line. I would say that on the engine side, especially on the narrow body, the situation is much better today than it was 1 year ago. So we have to have contingency plans, right? We have to have plan A, plan B, plan C. We need to go to the secondary market to source aircraft in the secondary market. I don't think we can just order and wait and see how and when the planes are going to come. It's active. Every single week, I hold and I chair a fleet committee in Etihad. There's no single week that we don't review the fleet plan and we plan around it. So it's challenging. It's a constraint. But we're managing to grow even without with that constraint.
So how soon before you receive the first batch of this new order?
So one of the key reasons to buy the 330neo is not only the performance of the plane. I'm very familiar with the plane because I was the launching customer of this plane when I was in Portugal, right? So I know the plane from inside out. Is a good aircraft, deliver good economics. But these are the planes that we could get in 2027. So because Airbus had positions together with Avalon, a lessor, in 2027, I mean, we secured the planes about a couple of months ago. We signed the contract. And in today's world, no airline can get a brand new plane in 27, and we did it. So really proud of that.
Walk me through the fleet expansion as well, because the numbers here are also quite impressive. 16 new destinations this year, 31 destinations announced since May. So what's underpinning that growth?
I mean, I joke that we have a new work from home policy, right? So from Monday to Friday, work in the office, and Saturday and Sunday, work from home, right? So, I mean, our team is working very hard. The team is working very hard. That's what underpinning everything. I mean, the execution capability, the passion, the willingness to be part of this extraordinary journey that we're into is driving everyone in Etihad. We're very excited about what we're doing. It's a lot of responsibility. We're here to support the UAE, right? We're delivering 45% of the UAE growth, and we're less than 25% of the UAE size, right? So for as Sheikh, Your Highness Sheikh Khaled said, right, to Donald Trump some time ago, we're punching above our waist, and we're doing that in Etihad as well. So we're really proud of that.
And when it comes to the fleet expansion, what are the new routes that you're going to be looking at as you continue to add capacity into the overall fleet?
Yeah, we're looking everywhere in the world. I mean, we just announced at 31. Now we need to take a deep breath, right? It's now time to execute. So there's time to announce, time to execute. Now we're in execution mode. So we don't foresee any big announcements in the short term. We may have some, but no big as we've been doing recently, right? So now is execution time. We're looking forward to a great 2026. Many challenges to deliver. Actually, we still have one to go this year, going to our 17th new destination this year. I think we're now in the Guinness Book of Record. I don't think any airline in the world before has ever announced 31 destinations in less than 1 year, right? And we know that we're the fastest growing airline in the world today, our size. So you mentioned correctly that we're delivering 20% growth year on year, but in September, we delivered 25. So an airline our size growing 25%, I don't know any.